Hi, I'm Stringfellow, Technical Director here at Gardner Systems. One of the questions we get asked a lot is, how do you build an effective data strategy and data platform? In this short video, we're going to give you 6 invaluable steps that we find are really helpful in helping our customers to get control of their data and to build a data platform that's going to be fit for what they need to do today and in the future. In step 1, we have to understand where we are, and this is long before we get involved in technology. This is about understanding our current data policies and procedures. Why do we collect the data that we have? How do we use the data that we have today? And what are our plans for using data in the future? Do we understand our data protection policy? Do we understand the importance of compliance and security? So before we look at the future, it's important that we start to bring our data under control. The second step for many of us is to understand how our data is used today. The big problem we find when people start to develop a data strategy is they have no real idea of where they are right now. They have no way of answering the 5 W's of data. What data do we have? Where is it? When is it used? Who is it used by? And why are they using it? It's important that we understand those elements of our data so that we can start to bring some control and management to the data sets that we currently have. In step 3 of our process, it's about defining ownership. Now we've taken the time to understand the 5 W's of data, it's about understanding who actually owns that data. It can't be something that we just leave to IT, and because it's technology we think IT owns the data. Data is a business asset, so people inside of our business, inside of our enterprise, need to take ownership of that data. So understanding who uses our data and when helps us to build an idea of who that data really belongs to. Once we've done that, it's important that we start to work with those individuals so that we can build an appropriate data strategy that meets their needs and the needs of our enterprise. Step 4 of our process is about control. It's important that we always understand how crucial in a modern world it is that we have security, compliance and governance of our data set. It's important that we make sure that only the right people have access to our data, and when they have access to that data, they only use it appropriately. We don't want data slipping outside of our organisation, outside of our control, whether that's on purpose or accidentally, because this is an important business asset. So it's crucial today in a modern data strategy that we make sure that we always have control of our data and who can have access to it, regardless of its location. Step 5 of our process is about understanding that our data lives no longer just inside the confines of our data centre. We have to understand that it lives on all kinds of devices in all kinds of locations, from smartphones to sensors to software as a service platforms like Office 365. We have to build a strategy that takes that into account, understand where our data is, how it's being used, and make sure it's under the same protection, security, compliance, governance and control that the data that lives within the confines of our data centre is. Once we have our data under control, we can start to think about the future. But what does that future look like? The more data that we collect and the more demands that we place on our data means we need to think of new ways of managing it and new ways of building data platforms that give us the kind of things that we need. What do those data platforms need to have? They need to be intelligent, they need to be secure by design, they need to be automated to make decisions on how our data is managed as soon as that data is written to our platform. Once we do that, that will allow us to build a data platform that will meet the demands of the modern enterprise both for today and for some time into the future. We hope you find these 6 steps useful as you start to define the data strategy for your enterprise needs. If you think we can be of any further help, then please reach out and contact us in all of the usual ways. Thanks for watching.